Hello folks and welcome to France Votes Concordia Reports. My name is Salim Valji. I'm the foreign correspondent and I'm actually in Paris, France, the epicenter of this global event as En Marche's Emmanuel Macron vies for the French presidency versus his opponent, the Front National's Marine Le Pen, who squeaked into the second round with a very strong showing, in fact. And the way this broadcast works is going to be similar to our America Votes Concordia Reports segment, where we'll be doing a live broadcast. It'll go on the air from about 1 p.m. Eastern Time to about 4 p.m. Eastern Time. There'll be hits throughout the day from myself here in Paris and from Etienne Lajoie, another reporter who is going to be in Montreal and following En Marche's Montreal faction as they watch the events unfold. This broadcast is going to be interactive as well, so if you have any questions, if you have suggestions or topics that you want to be discussed, definitely reach out. Tweet at JournalismCU or myself, Salim Valji, or send us a direct message. The format will be such that I'll have about 3.5 minutes every half hour to go on air. And I'll actually be at Emmanuel Macron's campaign headquarters for part of that. So during that 3.5 minutes, I'll be trying to narrow my focus down to 2 points. One qualitative, which is more about the mood and the setting, and one quantitative, which is more about policy, about things that these two presidential candidates have promised, and sort of diving into the numbers aspect. So for myself, that'll be the approach I use. One qualitative point and one quantitative point. Of course, all of that's fluid, and 3.5 minutes does go by very fast. But as we work out the kinks here, I'll be doing another live hit tomorrow, most likely from Versailles, which is the suburb of Paris, probably the most well-known suburb. But if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions, if you have ideas for topics I can explore while I'm in France on election day on Sunday, definitely reach out. Tweet at us, JournalismCU. Tweet at myself, just at Salim Valji, or as the millennials would say, slide into our DMs. We'd love to have feedback, and we'd love to make this broadcast as interactive as possible. We did one back in November with the U.S. presidential election, and now it's the second part of the Concordia broadcast series, France Votes Concordia Reports. And then in November, it'll be Montreal Votes Concordia Reports, a hyper-local broadcast. And of course, as always, it is coverage that informs and analysis that inspires. So again, reach out, tell us what you want to hear, tell us just what you're feeling, whether you've been following the election closely, thoughts, whether you want certain topics discussed, whether you want more information shared, things like that. We're always open, and we'd love to make this as interactive. It'll certainly be a high-quality broadcast. There's a dozen very, very talented people on board, and most of them are based in Montreal. And we really look forward to having your acquaintance and your viewership on Sunday, May the 7th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern. Again, I'm Salim Valji. I'm based in Paris here, and from all of us, we really hope to have a fantastic viewing and a fine broadcast on Sunday, May the 7th. It is France Votes Concordia Reports.